It would be easy to look at the meth crisis on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation and simply say everywhere has a meth problem. And that may be true, but not like Pine Ridge. The estimated number of users is shocking. Tonight we focus on solutions as we conclude our special report, Life or Meth on Pine Ridge. The estimated numbers are staggering, and because meth is used in private, nobody knows for sure what percentage of Pine Ridge residents are using it. But here's a couple ballpark guesses.
Probably 40, maybe 50%.
About 40%. 40%, yeah, and it will increase. It has increased.
Now, on to solutions for turning back the epidemic of this dangerous and very addictive drug here. We begin with an inmate we're calling Calvin.
Really just want to know if you'd be able to get us more help for treatments. Let people know that we're willing to stop.
We changed inmates' names and concealed their faces to protect their identity. Calvin says he uses both meth and heroin.
We need more treatments, and then we need more doctors. We need more counselors. And we need a faster court system.
Henry says he's a former meth user.
Best thing to do is just cut off the dealers, but that seems like it's hard for the cops too.
We're doing the best we can. We're working hard as we can with as little officers as there are right now.
Interim Police Chief Mark Mestith says they need 120 to 130 more officers. They're funded for 44. Right now, they have only around 30. Quick math shows they're running with about 1/4 of the officers they need. He also has good news. They now have 4 trained drug and tracking dogs.
We're going to be utilizing them on traffic stops. Anytime an officer suspects something, he could call them dogs out now, and we're going to be making sure they're available 24 hours. U.S.
Attorney for South Dakota, Randy Seiler, and drug prosecutor Catherine Rich, talking in general terms, not just about Pine Ridge, say this.
So it just can't be an enforcement issue. It also has to be a prevention issue in terms of education, getting the word out there, no use, meth use ever, and then also treatment.
We have to hold the dealers responsible. We have to get the users the help that they need to return to a normal lifestyle. And then we need to make sure that people who haven't used drugs don't start to use drugs.
While everyone seems to agree that treatment is a key, Gene Whirlwindhorse, director of the Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Corrections, says Pine Ridge does not have adequate meth treatment facilities. So when inmates get approved for treatment, they have to send them elsewhere. It will, no doubt, take a group effort.
Probably get our communities together, collaborate with law enforcement, collaborate with everybody with our programs that help that, such as housing, us guys, law enforcement, something where we can start breaking that down, where we collaborate, where we want these drug dealers out of our homes. We want these drug dealers off our reservation.
A woman known as Mama Jules, founder of the grassroots group Mothers Against Meth Alliance, is a passionate warrior against meth.
Some days I get tired and I feel like giving up, but then I think my ancestors didn't give up on me. My grandmother fought in the Battle of Little Bighorn. She survived that battle for me, you know? So I'm gonna do that for the future generations.
I was amazed at how open everybody that I spoke to was during our interviews, 15 interviews. Everybody from the police department to the Department of Corrections and even the inmates, very open and honest, so many saying, we need help. And hopefully they can get it.
I hope so too.